conference play. This is CN Wrap-Up. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, a tough pill to swallow on senior day to end the regular season. Your worst half of basketball in terms of percentages. Only shoot 26% for the second half. What happened? Did Wingate do something, or was it just you couldn't hit?
Listen, Wingate is one of the best defensive teams in our league, okay? They are one of the most talented teams in our league. You put that combination together. There's a reason why they were semifinalists in the region NCAA tournament last year. There's a reason why they were playing for the championship last Saturday. They're outstanding. The credit goes to them, man. I've said it time and again, and it's just the reality. We're about as good as Antoine Davis and his Sanders go. And if they can't deliver, we're not very good. Now, they've consistently delivered this year. But as this year goes on, people are getting much more aggressive, putting all their 5 defenders trying to stop those 2. And that's the dilemma we're facing at this point.
You go into the SAC tournament, losers of 3 or last 4. How do you not let that affect you when Wednesday LR comes in here for an opening round game?
I can make no promises it won't. I'm not even going to try to. I'm down on my team. I'm down on them in terms of what I'm seeing they're doing. I'm not making no promises. I had a personal goal. That was to host a first-round tournament game in the conference. We've met that goal. Got no goals past that. We get beat by 60. We could win by 60. Neither one will surprise me.
How frustrating is this, though? You're exactly right. You meet preseason goal. You are at your preseason expectation. You were picked fourth preseason, but how frustrating is it a week ago you're in the hunt for a SAC championship, but here we are, and we should be celebrating a 4 seed. You should be celebrating a 4 seed, but instead, because you're limping in instead of marching in like a lion, it's a little more difficult. How frustrating is that?
Man, you know what ends up happening in most athletic environments? People as a whole don't understand the truth of things. I know the truth of my team more than anybody. This has been an unbelievably overachieving season. We were picked to finish 4th in this league with Odell Parker, with Corbin Jackson, with Kevin Leatherwood, and so on. So, in my estimation, we have in a much greater way exceeded expectation. But I'm very disappointed in the way we've played 3 of the last 4 games, because there's been a common theme in 3 of those 4 losses. And it's my responsibility to make sure we eliminate those themes as long as we have players that are willing to do the same. And what I've seen is an unwillingness to a lot of lip service, but unwillingness to make those adjustments and those changes. And hey, look, I call it like it is. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't sit here and play any kind of games. I'm telling you exactly the way it is. And if these guys aren't willing to do what we ask, we'll lose the next one. And it's that simple.
Plain and simple.
Plain and simple.
You bring up the Wingate, though, one of the top teams in the league for a reason. I mean, how much of this, too, is receiving a solid, having to go against a solid performance from them here on your senior day?
I thought they were solid. They are a great defensive team. They are a talented team. They are a very big athletic team. And that's just a combination that you have to have fire to fight fire. We don't have the same firepower they do. They kill us on the boards. Our kids knew that was an issue. I'd like to think that we could have done a better job. I'm not so sure we could have. At the end of the day, I'm not so sure their bigs aren't just better than our bigs. It's called like it is. I'm not so sure they just ain't better.
Carson Brooks goes down with, I believe, an ankle injury at some point in the second half. How much did that hamstring things when Cody Henniger's playing with 4 fouls, and he's really your only post at this juncture with any experience?
Carson is our best scoring threat at the basket. And the first time we played Wingate, he helped us there in a big-time way. For him to not be on the floor, that hurts you. For him to potentially be out of the next game, that hurts you. Hopefully we can get him ready by Wednesday. But that'll go back to Brian Campbell, our trainer, and that and his staff. And we'll just keep our fingers crossed on that one.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Hopefully a better result when we talk on Wednesday.
Thanks, Adam.
Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson, and that wraps up the regular season.